1 RDOs. When do they think I'm going to make that up?
They stick it on your old age pension.
When does that start? When I'm 30? Stand by. I think I've got him. Crime 43 to crime 605. We've got your target.
Roger.
He's a passenger in a maroon Range Rover. Delta India X-ray 069. Got another head with him. Right indicator on. Pulling out. Moving into centre lane.
Okay, we're with you. Where are you?
I'm heading west down Lonsdale.
We'd appreciate a blow-by-blow on where he hangs out these days, 4-3.
Ha, there goes another RDO. You can kiss my feet for this, Lockie.
I'll kiss you anywhere you want, 4-3.
Oh, I can hardly wait, you dag.
Hey, Lockie, what have we got the dogs working on now?
Oh, just checking something out.
Yeah, like what?
Ask the boss.
Left indicator on. Left indicator on.
Okay, we've got you.
Taking left into Footscray, heading south on Footscray.
Left into Footscray Road, roger.
I could lose him.
Stay with him. Quick, which way?
South, moving south on Footscray. What the hell's this joker doing? He's going left? Yeah, he's going left into Lorimer.
I don't like it. I don't think he's finished with us.
What did we find in the bomb car?
7 or 8 kilos, about 40 sticks. The mine lost 38 kilos altogether. That's 30 unaccounted for. That's 150 sticks. That's floating around up there.
Christ.
Okay, I'd say the sticks our bomber used might have passed through several hands.
You think or you know?
Feeling. The samples from the mine were in pretty good shape. They were properly stored. They were dry, no humidity. Better than I expected, given how sweaty the bomb sticks were.
You said he was an amateur.
He is a bloody moron. He's got no idea how to handle it. Now, if he'd had it kicking around for 18 months, I'd expect it to be a lot more unstable than it is.
So you think someone who knew what they were doing had their hands on it first?
Maybe.
Clear.
No, I don't know. Knocking off a mine's a bit big for him, isn't it?
Bullshit. He knocked off the CSIRO ammunition depot 6 years ago. Almost had him for that. Oh, no, 2 ways. He did it.
I'm not getting this 2-5. He's braking. He's putting his right indicator on. He's heading back into the city. Okay, right indicator on. Now he's shooting a red light. We're turning right into Flinders, 2-5.
So you're heading east up Flinders?
Yeah, Flinders. Hello, it's left indicator now. This bloke's driving round and round in circles. 2-5, left into Spring. Sheridan on your left, coming up to Parliament Houses on your right. Braking. Right indicator on. Taking a U-turn. U-turn on Collins, he's stopping. Parking? What is this, bloody April Fool's Day? 605, you ready for this? He's heading into your building.
Shit, you're joking.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing, 4-3. We'll take it from here.
Take what?
Mind your bloody business.
It's got that old familiar feeling. Somebody's stuffed up.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, it's long gone. No one's seen him in 6 months. We crossed him off the list weeks ago.
Dig him out.
Where from? Thailand? Cambodia?
Is that the word?
Yeah, anyway, it'd be a bit of a departure for him, wouldn't it? To my knowledge, Leo only does business with his old army mates. Or a few of the good crooks, like the Safeman.
Well, someone supplied the Hilton bombers.
Took you a while to throw that hat in the ring.
I've always had a feeling about that one, too.
Ever since he gave you the slip.
Boss. Sir. Boss, could I have a word?
What?
He's here.
Who?
Tiny bloody Longway.
Where is he?
Downstairs in City West Station. A whole fucking week looking for him and he turns up on a doorstep. I'll shoot him.
Retired. You're having a lend to me.
No, fair income.
I've blown my last tank.
I've heard that before.
Well, this time it's me doctor saying so.
You look pretty fit to me.
Not to hear him tell it. My bloody back's gone. My blood pressure's rat shit. Got to get my veins done.
You poor old bugger. Young Kevin's in a bit of trouble. I could probably help you with that.
You'd be wasting your time.
He's going to need it.
Well, he can get it from someone else, not me.
Got him a lawyer?
Yeah, and that's as much as I'll have to do with it.
Your son, mate.
He's a dog. Look at the pack of dingoes he's got himself in with. Friggin' druggies.
He'll go for 10 if he doesn't get a nod.
He can go for 20 and serve every day, as far as I'm concerned.
Been a bit hard on him.
There were kiddies in that house. They held a knife at a little fella's throat, 6-year-old, mongrels.
Well, that's the way things are going these days, isn't it? They can even bomb the coppers.
Go another jug, Tiny?
I'll get it.
Put it away, Mr. Brennan. Thanks, Don.
Well, we can't have it, even though I don't want to go back to the old days.
They weren't so bad.
I don't know.
Bullshit. I never got a hiding I didn't deserve. Never got fitted up. That's what's wrong with them these days, you know. They can dish it out, they can't take it. If it's the bombing you hear about, I'm no good to you.
I haven't said what I'm here about yet.
You gotta be joking. I never done business with mad dogs, you know that.
But you done some business with Leo Boyd. Who else had handled that amount of explosives?
What quantity are we talking?
30, 40 kilos?
Shit. Yeah, that'd be Leo.
He would have got it about a year ago. Did you get any off him?
Might have. Couple of sticks.
I wouldn't mind getting my hands on a sample.
You got Buckley's?
Just to confirm the source, no questions asked.
Like hell there wouldn't be.
No deals, Tiny. You're all I've got, you and Leo, and he shot through.
He didn't shoot through.
Where is he then?
Who bloody knows? But if you're going looking, you better take a shovel.
How good's that?
100%. That's what you get for doing business with the crazies.
Who are they? If you know, you'd be well advised to give me the nod.
Look, if I knew, I wouldn't be bloody sitting here with you, would I? I'd be 6 feet friggin' under with Leo.
Well, there is something you can do for me then, isn't there?
Not without some bloody help, there's not.
No problem. What do you need?
What do you want to know all this for?
Said we didn't know enough to identify things.
Yeah, but the grade strength of the explosive's not going to help you. It's nothing visible.
Humour me.
Right, well, A and 60's self-explanatory.
To anyone who knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, if you want an exact definition, it's NG-based commercial high explosive as opposed to military.
Detonators, lead wires.
ICI electric half-second delay series.
Right, go on.
We got blue and white polypropylene insulated tinned copper lead wire. Brown plastic fuse head sleeve. And twin-hole green neoprene plug.
Anything else?
Yeah, looks like this. And if you need to know any more than that, I should be there.
Just trying to be helpful, Goose. You said you needed a hand.
Yeah, great. We've got 22 different types of nails, sockets, spark plug sockets, wrenches that all need exact identification. The bomb doesn't. We've already done that.
Thanks.
What the hell they move him out of H Division for? They know he's a runner.
Yeah, it's his annual trip to the Gold Coast.
Oh, winner, mate. Can't really blame him.
This is the second time he's been over the wall. What do they do out there? Hold the fucking ladder for them. Yeah.
Guess what, mate?
Bullshit.
Ah, it's that time of year again, buddy.
Friend of yours?
On his mum and his wife will let him know who else has to go along.
Going to run us?
Yeah, about an hour ago.
So why didn't you page me?
What for? You're busy. They're doing it. Bruno's team's out on the tail.
Come on, Lockie, he's mine.
Not this time.
Look, I know him, they don't. It'll only take a couple of days.
You can brief them. You're committed, I need you for something else.
Most of them are 50mm flathead nails, but it's the ones on the bomb mechanism are the most important.
Standard type?
Well, some of them I suspect, but it's a mixed bag, and there's a few oddballs amongst them. These we can't identify, and all these sockets were used as shrapnel.
Most of them are spark plug sockets.
Yeah, it's bloody amazing, isn't it? Average car part. Cock one of these at 5,000 metres a second doesn't bear too much thinking about.
Thanks.
Thanks. Local CI could be doing this.
Yeah.
Take Escapade off me for a fistful of friggin' nails.
Should give him a couple more days to enjoy his freedom.
Couple of days? Come on, the guy's schizo. Got to get on his wavelength. Maybe it'll take at least a week.
Yep. Maybe more. If you ask me, we've been kept on ice.
Yeah, but for what?
Whatever's been going on up there the last few days.
Well, doesn't AN60 tell you enough?
That only tells me the type of gel ignite.
What else do you need?
Yeah, well, some idea of the date, batch. The minute it leaves the factory, it takes on a character of its own, you know.
Look, according to our book, there's no date or batch numbers on explosives.
Yeah, not written on them. You get a fair idea handling it, though.
You want his minute sheet?
Yeah, antecedents too, the lot.
Well, that's his minute sheet as of 6 months ago, but the way he collects one, there's bound to be a few more since then.
From inside H Division, how does he do it?
Well, he must have a great line in letters and phone calls.
Thank you, mate. You little ripper. Hey, we're rocking and rolling. Stolen motor vehicle. Napier Street, Coburg. Half a block from the prison.
I don't know. He's bloody dodgy.
I'll word him up first.
He's not one of us, you know.
I need that apprehension warrant any minute now.
Right, where do you want to do this? Upstairs?
No.
Well, where are we going?
Out.
That it?
Yep.
Who are we seeing?
I'd rather identities didn't come into this. I don't want you to ask, and I don't want you to volunteer who you are.
I assume this is going to be legal.
Yes, just a matter of discretion. I might also ask you to leave at some point. So keep your eye on me, and for God's sake, don't argue.
If I need a bit of extra punch, I use a blasting gel. Got a bit of a problem with fumes here, though.
Do you work in confined spaces?
Yeah. Got hold some DP13. Nice clean stuff, then.
Have you ever tried a plaster jelly?
Yeah, and some of the special jellies. Fancied them for a while. But it's a store, though.
They would be unless you got a dehumidifier. The ammonium nitrate's hydroscopic. It absorbs moisture like a sponge.
You're telling me. Bloody sheepskins that go for keeping it dry, you know.
That's an interesting piece of improvisation.
So, what's the state of this AN60 you're looking for?
Not good.
Sweating? Greasy? Hardening up?
Yes.
Year and a half, 2-year-old.
That's it.
How about a refill?
Yes.
Your shot. Well, are we going to see it or just have a good old chat about it?
Maybe. I'll only hand it to you, though.
I'd rather you gave it to him. He's the expert.
Bullshit. You want a bloody witness that can name your source.
He doesn't know who you are.
He's laid eyes on me, that's enough.
You wouldn't come into it.
Too bloody right. I'm not standing in the witness box for you.
No one asked you to.
You will. I've danced with you before, Mr. Brennan.
What's this?
Don't know, never seen it before.
Thanks. You better be off.
Oh. Right. Well, you don't want me to...
No.
Well. I'll be off then. Nice to have met you.
Well, he's no cop.
No. Well, you got any ideas about the rest of it?
I've only got one life. I ain't finished with it yet.
Good. Well, you can spend the next 24 hours of it doing something useful.
He's a safe cracker, isn't he?
That's not for publication.
Oh, just interested. He's my first. Crook. Never met one before.
Consistent with the same period of manufacture. How close is that?
His sample of gelignite and the sample from the mine are the same lot. In layman's terms.
I think we're starting to get somewhere.
So what's the name of the brick nail?
Brass plate vanadium, 50mm, dome head, made in Germany.
So why would these turkeys want a nail you can use to hang a picture up on?
I don't know, it doesn't fit with sockets and spark plugs. Mind you, neither do brass tacks.
So what do? Empty Granny's drawer?
One or two SMVs that could be him, but no armed hold-ups that fit.
No, he can't have made his run yet. Not without money or a vehicle. He's got to be holed up somewhere.
One of his women. I reckon that social worker will be his next move. She's up to her neck with him.
Yeah, only while he's safely locked up.
Yeah, well, she might be silly enough.
No way, she's just been having fantasies.
Yeah, well, he won't know that.
If he's this good at conning women, he will.
He is.
I think he set her up for us.
Well, here's our boy. Ain't he pretty?
Bugger it, Wills, load up. We're going to do her again anyway.
Nick, Nails,
Get the
grab my
phones
gear.
ringing.
Blue.
No, your 24 hours are up. He's got you sussed already.
Oh, he's stuffed, Noddy. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The record's about to fall. Grab me a jacket.
Record number of days on the run.
Never mind, Knob. We'll buy you a beer to cry in. Come on, boys. Bill, pull the lead out.
Oh, grab some this one, mate.
Jacket.
What else?
Thank you. Thanks,
Come on, you know the guy.
We're out of here.
Hey, what's it worth?
I'll put this lot in for you.
Great.
Okay, he won't bolt just the first chance he gets. He spends 6 months mapping it out.
Got a pattern?
Yeah, he'll follow us around, wait for us to do a joint over, then he'll lob, and he knows all about surveillance.
Does he now?
He'll set up more possibilities than we can cover. He knows that if he can run us around in a big enough circle, we'll lose the plot, and that's when he'll make his move. And when he does, it'll be on a bus in broad daylight.
Thanks.
You wouldn't be crapping on their front porch, would you?
Now, what sort of arsehole do you think I am?
All right, mate. All right, better get offline anyway. All right, see you then. Bye.
car, was he?
Yeah, it was in the back of the car.
Tarago van, metallic silver. Registration Delta Alpha Papa 049. The baby's male, 2 months old, and the mother's quite distraught here. We're probably going to stick around till things calm down.
I don't know, mate. I reckon he's missed something. He wouldn't leave the staff entrance unwired.
My informant tells me Leo is somewhere at the bottom of Port Phillip Bay in half a dozen pieces, literally.
How good is he?
He was on the premises shortly after it happened. Said the place looked like an abattoir.
Well, that ties in with what my bloke heard.
Sure that sample of jelly he got you is bona fide?
No question, same as the bombers.
Just give me the shits, this business. Why the hell don't we know who they are? They ought to be standing there like dog's balls by now.
605 to crime
Jackson's a big
41.
place, mate. What part of the shopping centre?
Manny, you get that general message on D24?
Right. Anyone with him?
Looks like it's our target.
Yeah.
You bloody kidding? Was he sighted?
What was he wearing?
About 10 minutes before the Tarago went off. Same
Got a
location.
description?
Got a description for you, too.
Hey, how long ago?
Faded black jeans.
He's wearing faded black jeans.
Black shoes.
Black shoes.
Blue-grey rugby top.
Blue-grey rugby top.
Khaki jacket.
Khaki jacket.
Green baseball cap.
Green baseball cap.
What time was he sighted,
On our
mate?
way. Hey, who spotted him?
How good's the sighting?
Who saw him, mate? 11:32 a.m. Deputy Manager Myers.
It's good, Manny. 11:32 a.m. Deputy Manager
We'll get
Myers.
a media release on this as soon as possible.
Bloody baby in the back. Was that deliberate?
I don't think so. He's made himself the hottest target in the state.
Mate, you have blown it.
The brass brick nail's been out of production for 20 years. The bloke from the wholesalers reckons the tacks are early 1950s at the latest.
Ah, that'll be out of an old kitchen cupboard or something.
Yeah?
Yeah, they used to use them to put paper on shelves.
It's the same sort of mixed box of junk you'd get at garage sales or markets.
No, they're strictly a cash trade. These people don't pay for anything they take.
But they didn't pinch this sort of stuff.
No, it's the house. I mean, there'll be a hole in the wall that matches that nail. Everything's from the house.
And you can match that.
If the hole's still there, and I think it will be, then it struck me as being renovators.
Don't forget your courtesy
Stuff the
checks.
social worker. You've been pointing at her. It's the
He
way.
hasn't seen her in 18 months. No letters, no visits. Giving him the flick.
Bullshit. She's a crim's wife. She wouldn't dare. She'll do as she's told.
Oh, okay. She's on the list.
Don't hit her
Oh,
first.
Jesus, take this woman off me. Leah Cross, she's a nag.
Oh, right. None of you listen to a bloody word I say.
Thanks, mate. I've finished.
Oh, come on, I'll owe you.
What is this, male bonding?
Right, you're going. We'll have the bombing wrapped up before you even catch it.
Yeah, hard bloody
About an
hard.
hour.
You gig?
Yeah, just keeping tabs on him, see what he's got for us.
Why don't you take someone with you?
I'd rather keep it to ourselves for the time being.
If you're waiting for Tiny, he hasn't come in yet, love. Same again? Missed his dinner too. Must have had a better offer, eh?
If he comes in, get him to give me a ring.
Who shall I say?
He'll know.
this, mate.
Where are you now?
Just leaving the uncle's. Nothing here but the old boy gives the name.
You want it checked?
Escaped from Pentridge Prison yesterday morning. McKechnie was seen at Chadstone Shopping Centre.
You're rolling straight there?
Van with 2-month-old
Right, get back to you as soon as I've got his details.
Stolen. Police have not ruled out.
He must be shitting himself. He's not going to get 5 yards in that van.
I'd have ditched it.
I doubt it. I'd have people on the road that have found it by now.
Bugger it.
Try, Reynolds. Shane's got a few aliases. Long hour, boss.
He didn't show.
Well, there's no messages here.
Something's up. Tiny doesn't leave me hanging. He knows it pisses me off. Christ, no answer. Hope I haven't walked him into anything.
What are you doing here?
We got nothing out of Shane, but his girlfriend was so crapped off she gave us the mail. Our boy was there for a few hours tonight.
What time?
She reckons from about 10 till midnight. I reckon he shot through just before we got there.
Is that no hope of bloody uncle would have rung and warned him?
She give you any idea where he was headed?
Nah, she likes breathing too much.
Where's Manny now?
He's gone back to do Billy Foster's place again.
Major crime Rentford. Yes, he
What
is
time did
here.
he search the wives?
Phone call for you, boss.
Hang
on a sec, I'll put you through.
Give me a break.
Jock Brennan here.
I think I'm in very deep shit, Mr. Brennan. Richmond, Stevens Road. Phone box near the viaduct.
What the hell are you doing down there?
Look, I can't explain. Just get here. No one else can fix this.
Call back as soon as you've done it. Over.
Oi, Mick.
Tiny.
Yeah, he's got himself into some sort of trouble.
Sort of trouble.
That's what I'm going to find out.
Well, not on your own.
Oh, no, Tiny wouldn't walk me into anything.
Come on, Axel can take over here. I'll come with you.
I'd rather you sat on this.
You trust a gig that far, it's time to give up the job.
That'd be bloody silly. Of course I don't. I'll keep in touch.
Poor little bugger. Oh, look at your little bum. Been laying in your own piss for hours. Give you a bit of an airing, but it's too bloody cold. God knows what they'll be thinking I've been doing with you. Come on. Here we are. It's a god-awful stuff-up. I swear, I didn't know he was in there.
You bloody great moron of all the stupid, careless, half-assed stunts to pull.
It was a mistake.
Mistake? You'll get a brick for this, you fool.
What do you think I called you in? You know I wouldn't pull anything like this on purpose.
Jesus Christ.
I nearly shat myself when I found him back there.
Why the hell didn't you take off? Where's your brains, you bloody great ox? You could have called Crime Stoppers. Everybody else has been.
And what good would that have done? Me prints are all over it, me stuff's in the back. It takes bloody hours to do a proper clean-up. Look, this is not my cave. Who do you think you're talking to? Some armed rob?
Is he all right?
Of course he's not all right. He hasn't had a feed since this morning.
Well, that won't do him any great harm.
Look, can't you get him back home without much kick-up?
How the hell can I do that with every cop in the state looking for him?
Oh, God, I thought maybe.
I can't do you a deal on this. It's too big.
Well, what am I going to do?
You better take off.
What about me stuff?
You won't need it anymore. For Christ's sake, get out of here.
I'm not here.
You've turned the wife's place over twice now, so she'd have to look like a safe bet.
Yeah, maybe.
It's 2 hours since he left Shane's. Do it, Manny.
Lockie, call for you.
What do the dogs say?
They've had no sight of him there.
No one saw him go over the friggin' wall either.
Thanks, Mick. G'day. What's up? Will do.
Yeah, okay, we'll give her another shot on the way back.
Yes! Dale, you are gone, mate. We're coming to get you.
Hey, Mr. Wallace, Lockie Ranford. Sorry to wake you, sir. Mr. Brennan requires your presence in here as soon as possible. Yeah, I do believe it's important, sir.
I was heading home anyway, so I thought I might as well take a quick look.
And he didn't identify himself?
No, just the location. Didn't know the kid was in there when he knocked the vehicle off.
How did he sound?
Pretty panicked, I'd say.
Any idea why he chose to ring you, sir?
Probably the bombing investigation. We're getting a lot of publicity.
Okay. You staying on a few minutes, sir? Good. Thanks.
Well, we can scratch the Tarago van, not our lad.
But if it's a tip-off, how can we be sure about that?
We're sure, mate. Take my word for it. Unconnected.
But he was seen there, same time, same place.
Coincidence.
We can't possibly let him go. This is far too serious for that.
He just knocked off the wrong car.
Just try abduction, unlawful imprisonment, and God knows what. We haven't got the police surgeon's report yet.
Come on, not this bloke.
Well, you name him and I'll decide that.
Tiny Longro.
Good God. How long you had him in your pocket? Absolutely no way known. I can't believe you'd even contemplate the possibility. And as for letting him go at the scene... I agree it wasn't a good move,
It was
sir,
totally bloody irresponsible. I ought to suspend you on the spot.
I believe Inspector Brennan's priority was the
I don't
bombing.
give a fart what his priority was. And I hardly think that's going to satisfy the baby's parents. They're entitled to see the offender charged.
I agree, sir. And there was no intention of him walking away. But we need Longro back on the street for the moment, prior to charging him.
There's no way I'll live with that.
He's given us the best link we've got to the bombers.
Exactly what has he given us, and don't dress it up, Inspector.
A sample of the gelignite used in the bomb and confirmed the source.
What does the police surgeon have to say?
The baby's fine, no harm done. We believe it was a genuine mistake on Longro's part, sir.
That's beside the point when it's front page news. We can't sweep it under a rug.
It won't be front page news by tomorrow.
Get him in and charge him.
We'll lose our best lead, sir.
Motor vehicle theft. I'll settle for dropping abduction, but he's not getting off.
Can we bail him, sir?
We won't oppose it. And for Christ's sake, hose the bloody media down before you do it. And don't think that's the end of it. I'll be referring this to internal investigations and the DPP for their opinion too.
Bloody Tiny better be worth it.
It's not you the toe cutters will be coming after.
AC might think better of that when the dust settles.
Yeah, he might.
Hey, where are we?
Page 5.
Oh, shit, knocked off by a baby. I thought we were going to be famous.
Nah, it took too long, Manny. They lost interest.
Oh, get stuff. We got him in 45 hours, buddy.
41 is what you had to
Hey, we were handicapped with that bloody abduction.
That's bullshit. You had an analyst, and that's more than we had.
Yeah, our analyst.
And I taught her everything she knows.
Oh, sure, the other 9 years in the job don't count.
Not when you're up here playing with the big boys, it does.
Oh, bloody girls.
Hey, that's sexist.
Sexist? If I took you lot to the discrimination board, they'd feel so sorry for me, I'd get the biggest payout in history.
We're going to find out what's going on now.
Nothing's going on, mate.
What was all that last night with the boss? I can confirm that he has been found and returned to the parents safe and unharmed. No, absolutely none.
Can you tell us how the baby was found?
We received certain information.
Has anyone been charged?
Not at this stage.
But you do have a suspect.
We believe the abduction was unintentional and do have a person assisting the inquiry.
To sport now.
Hey, what, that's it? Thank you, Mary. What about our little bit of glory?
I already told you, mate. You did a wonderful job.
Thanks.
It began this morning. Heavy rain caused chaos at the weekend when more than 5,000 parking spots were unusable.
Who's that?
Last night's storm.
I don't know, just another silly bugger.
You give me an admission on the motor vehicle theft, and we forget the rest. I've got to charge you with something, but there's no problem with bail.
And what's this going to cost me?
I want you out there on the streets working for me. I need to know where the rest of the jelly is.
You know what you're doing to me?
I'm not doing a thing you don't deserve. You stuff me around.
I didn't have any bloody choice. I needed the money.
Oh, bullshit. You just couldn't hang up your gloves.
What else could I do? Runs for trial in 2 weeks.
Oh, Kenny. Stupid bastard. I said I'd help with that.
A deal's not good enough. He's got to get off.
He hasn't got a hope.
He might if we get Galbraith.
You're dreaming. You'd have to pull 10 jobs to get him. And why? You said you didn't give a damn.
He's talked. He's given the rest of them up.
Ah, Christ.
He's as good as dead in there.
Well, for a bloke who didn't want to know, you've got yourself deeply in hock.
Your son's still your son. Even if he is a dog.
Record of interview between Inspector Jock Brennan and Charles Longro at Manger Crime Squad officers on the 6th of September, 11:06 a.m. Detective Senior Sergeant Renford also present. I must warn you that you are not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand that?
Oh, yeah.
What is your full and correct name?
I tell you, I'm bloody concerned about this matter. I don't like Brennan's drift at all.
We had to take a decision, sir. Right or wrong. And no time to think it over.
Oh, come off it, for Christ's sake, Wally. This is off the record.
Help if I knew exactly what you were looking for.
If IID go digging around in this, and they will, what else are they going to find? Is the powder dry?
I'd say so.
I won't take it kindly if I wake up in a week's time and find I'm covered in dog shit.
Anybody who came out the old consorters ought to be used to that.
We never crossed the line, Wally.
Neither's Brennan. Too bloody straight for it.
Wouldn't be too sure about that.
Oh, come on. You would have done the same thing yourself. All the way to the edge when the pressure's on.
Never as close as Brennan takes it.
Oh, bullshit. Say things like that and I might start getting my failing memory back.
You know the man. Is he to be trusted?
Yes. Well, I trust him.
If they go after him, I might not be able to hose it down.
He's a big boy. He knew that when he made the decision. Well, can we go in now? 3 years in IID. You won't open your mouth inside the building, eh?
You're a lucky man, Tiny.
Yeah, be laughing all the way to court.
He didn't shop you, you know. Upstairs made him. He got in the poo over you.
Yeah, he's a real mate. As long as he gets what he wants.
From child abduction to car theft, I'd say he's done you a big favour.
Yeah, and I'll be paying for it for the rest of my life.
That's the way it goes, Tiny.
You want that stuff on the nails put in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might give us a clue to the kind of place they like.
I reckon we ought to talk to the goose more often.
Word with you for a minute?
I'm getting pretty bloody sick of this.
Tippets. Do I know them?
The abduction baby's parents.
Oh, right.
I may need you to go and see them.
What about?
Well, we might need to do a bit of PR, see if there's anything we can do for them. Make them feel we've got their welfare in mind. Keep them in touch.
Keep them quiet.
Yeah, for the time being.
Am I allowed to know why, sir?
Our own investigation's hanging on it.
Right.
Keep this to yourself.
Yes, sir.
What was all that about?
Nothing much.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
You want a beer?
Sounds good to me.
Stuff it. Let's give this place the arse.
How is he?
Oh, he's feeling a bit hard done by, but I had a chat with him.
We'll have to do something about Kenny.
Yeah, otherwise we'll have Tiny trying to pull another job.
Yep. Christ, I don't know how we pull this off.
I wouldn't have given you 50 to 1 12 hours ago, boss.
Yeah, some days you just get lucky.
What have you got, Mel?
I think he's had a stroke.
He was just in front of me. I thought he was drunk.
He hasn't got a pulse and he isn't breathing.
Nothing there. I can't find a pulse either.
No, I don't think there's anything we can do. Does anyone know this man? No one knows him?